Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got Crow's Flight and Like a Reaper. So sometimes albums come along, you don't hear anything about the album from the singles, no one sends you usually I get reaction requests, and I apologise if I did for this band, and then the album just appears out of nowhere. I got an email, I think from the record company, saying, you know, we've got a new album out, Crow's Flight, and I always, unless it says it's black metal or death metal or something like that, as long as it doesn't say that, because it's just not my thing, I check it out. And I checked it out, and man, what an album. This came out last week. Just totally off my radar, and seemingly totally off everyone else's radar who, you know, watches this channel, because I haven't heard anything about it. And the album's fantastic. The album is absolutely, from start to finish, actually. No weakness. A great album. And like I said, just come out of nowhere. This band's from Finland, and they're... it's quite hard to describe some of the music. They're heavy rock, and they've got a little bit of metal thrown in as well, so they're quite heavy at times, but very melodic. Brilliant vocalist, brilliant musicianship across the album. And I was thinking to myself, when the first song started, I was thinking, this is absolutely brilliant. I love this. And I was thinking, right, I've got to choose one song to highlight this album a little bit, do a reaction. And I got to, I think it's the third song, Like a Reaper, and I thought that is the perfect way, and the perfect song really for people who watch this channel to, you know, get into this band. So I've heard the song once. I didn't go back and listen to that song again because I knew it'd be a reaction. It is sort of a reaction. I've heard it once. So it's not a first time reaction, but because I've only heard it once, it was, you know, it was last week I heard it for the first time, and I haven't listened to it since. And I thought that's the perfect song to choose to do a review stroke reaction. And here we are. It's called Like a Reaper. The band is Crow's Flight. You would love the album. I totally recommend already, all you guys who like this channel and listen to the music that we love, download this album now. Get hold of it, physical copy, whatever they're doing. I think it's available everywhere. So, Crow's Flight, Like a Reaper. Here we go. Told you, didn't I? I told you. How good is this song, man? And let me tell you, the album, this ain't even the best song on the album. This is the song that I chose to think that maybe it's the one to, you know, everyone would love. But there's better songs on this album. But this song, man, it's just so it's fantastic. Love the little guitar lick, you know, that so catchy, that melody. And the way it's almost like this Dokken-esque song, you know, with those sort of like minor key riffs and the driving beat behind it. Oh, I love finding new music. That's a cat. Yeah, that's a cat. You can't stay in front of the camera all day. Cat. That's what I have to deal with in this house. There's animals everywhere. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It's so small, this house, that I can't have my own recording room, as you might have guessed. This is the way it is. So I love animals, so that's, you guys are going to have to love my animals as well, I'm afraid. But man, no, that it's brilliant. This song, the album. There's so much music I listen to, new music, as you know. It's all new music for me. And what I have to do is whittle my music down so I'm not listening to too much throughout the year. Otherwise, it's not fair on bands like this, where I'm listening to so many albums that I never get to listen to the songs more than 2 or 3 times, because it's on constant rotation, these albums. And sometimes, like, depending on, you know, I might listen to a song the first time or an album, 2 or 3 times, and then start dropping songs off of the list to not listen to them, because I'm thinking, right, if I listen to songs that are not hitting me straight away, I know I'm not going to like, I haven't dropped any songs off of this album. That's how good this album is. There's no weakness apparent. You know, sometimes there's like 1 or 2 songs I'm like, oh man, no. Nothing like that. Every song is brilliant, and there's so much variety to the album. It's not variety to do your guys' heads in, where it's too much variety. It's all between this rock and metal, you know, genre. But man, it's all so catchy. It's really driving, catchy, brilliant sound. Mix is superb. Superb. I love finding new music. I love finding and being such a surprise and how great it is. And this was one of my finds from last week. So superb stuff. Here we go for the rest. Loved it, man. Just love it. I loved it even more the second time around. Superb song, full of melody, full of heaviness as well. There's plenty of crunch in that. There's some guitars there. I love that. So it's got this perfect balance of melody and heaviness. Everything about it is superb. Please, everyone who's watching this video, if you like this song, there's nothing stopping you going to get this and download it, whatever you got to do. Let's get it out there with this band, man, because that was superb. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, though, guys. Remember, the album is available everywhere now, and it's called The Dark Horizon. Get it now. Brilliant stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments below, though, guys, and I'll see you soon.